So today we will be doing this one. We'll be doing this one. So first things first, we have to check all the inputs and outputs that we will be using. So we've got about 4 outputs. We've got the fill valve, then that's probably the status that the tank is filling. And then we've got the discharge valve, then discharging probably the status as well. And then we've got the fill. This is probably the start, and then discharge, and then this is also both of these push buttons. And then we've got the factory IO running status. So looking at this, let me just try to zoom it in. Looking at this, we've got two buttons there. Probably it's going to be fill and discharge. So we're going to write a logic now to do this control filling and discharging of this tank. It's basically the level control of the tank. Okay, let's go to the SIMATIC, and then let's check this again. The inputs and outputs. So we've got 0.0.1, 2. Let's check on this symbol table that we have here. Okay, it's fine. We'll have to open another program because I just wanted to add functions on the same program. So let's open another one so that we don't mix up the inputs and outputs. Okay, this is where we're going to start. So this logic will have 2 networks. We'll have the network for filling, and then we'll have the network for discharging. Yeah, this field is probably going to be short. And then we're going to go there. The network number 1, I'm going to call this one filling. And then to insert another one, right click here and insert the network. And I'm going to call this one discharging. Then we go to the filling. So the first one, the first input is probably to make sure that the system is running. Factory IO running. So okay, I did show you how to create the symbol table in the previous video because I've got everything on the symbol table already that we'll be using. All the inputs and outputs are there. So and then if we go back to the tank, we'll have to press the start for filling, and then we'll have the output, which is the valve. The valve will open when we press the start, and the filling status will be on. So we've got one input, which is going to be the start, and 2 outputs, the valve and the status. So we go back. The first input is going to be fill, which is I there. Fill. Once we press that one, should switch the output on, which is going to be fill valve. It's going to be that one. Valve will open, and then we need to latch the valve to keep it on. We need to latch the valve. Yeah, the latching I explained it in the previous video. So I'm gonna say fill. We're latching the valve, this one right there. And then now we also have a status to say the tank is filling. So we're gonna put that output there. I'm gonna do this. Okay, let's put the stop first. And then what's gonna stop this when this tank gets to full. It's unfortunately we're not given the inputs for the level transmitter or the level sensor, so we have no control of full and empty. So what we can do here is we can just simply say when you press fill, it will fill, and then if you decide to press discharge, it will start discharging. So we'll just use those 2 buttons. We don't have a level sensor, so we have this one here. This is going to be discharge, the input. So when you press discharge, right, this is still filling. It's going to stop it and start discharging. And then here we can also have our status that the tank is filling. Let's put it there. So we're done with this logic. I'm going to go to discharging. We need to make sure that the factory IO is running, which is the system running, and then we need to start discharging. Discharge. We need to start to open the valve, and then we need to switch on the discharge valve. Then we need to latch it to keep it on. We need to latch. It's going to be discharge valve. Discharge valve. We're latching the discharge valve, and then what's going to stop it when we press start filling. When we press fill. So because it doesn't have a level sensor, so we'll just simply use the buttons, and then we need a status there to show that it's discharging. There you go. So the logic should be like that. What's going to happen here is that when you press this fill, this button is not pressed. So this is through, the system is running. This is normally closed because the button is not pressed. So when you press here, it's going to open the valve, turn the light on to show that it's filling. And then when you press here, it will stop this one and start this one. Something like that. Then we can save it, download. Yes. Okay. And then let's not forget to go back to the blocks. Make sure that FC1 is there. We need to make sure that this function is there. It's code. Otherwise, it's not going to execute the code. Save and download. Close it. Go to the blocks. Download. Okay. All. Then we can now go online and see what's going to happen. Let's go online. There you go. System up and running. Say online. And then check here. Our monitor. PLCSIM. So you can see there's two inputs that are on, 1 and 2 at the moment. 2 is the status. 1 should not be on, but it's on. It's a discharge. It's a discharge button. Okay, my assumption is that the discharge button here is not the same as a fill button. This one might be normally closed. This one normal open. So what we're gonna do in our logic, we can simply do this. Instead of putting normally closed, we'll just put normally open here. Just invert this, and then we have to put a normally closed here instead of open. Then should latch it. Then yeah, this should be fine. This should be fine. I'm just inverting now the button because it's not a normally open button by lots of things. So we can go online again and check that. Okay, the reason why now it's discharging is because we don't have a control. We only will only control by buttons. So now it's discharging. So as soon as let's try to drop this one like this. Let's try to expand it. Try to make it smaller. Yeah. So as soon as we press this here, it should start filling. Yes, now it's filling. Since we don't have a level transmitter here to stop and to control the level on the tank, we're just gonna press the buttons like start filling and discharge. So you can press it at any time. For instance, now I can start discharging. I will push this button in, and it's gonna stop filling, and it will start discharging. It will start discharging, just like that. And then you can still do the same. You can start filling anywhere you want to. Just push filling. But this is not the ideal way of controlling the level on the tank. But unfortunately, in this simulation, we don't have a level sensor. Because if we had a level sensor, we're just gonna use it to stop and start to control the level on the tank by opening and closing the valves. Yeah, I was gonna use that, but unfortunately, we don't have it. As for today, it should be it. Just like that. Cheers. Bye.